at 2023. So Jonathan Moyo, Zimbabwe's former Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Services Minister, is currently in self-exile. He said that the determination of the number, names and location of polling stations by the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission (ZEC) is not based on the delimitation exercise or a report. Rather, it is determined by the number of registered voters for a particular election under existing constituency and ward electoral boundaries. Moyo's comments were made in response to a tweet by Tim Pachedu that claimed ZEC had made significant changes that contradicted the gazetted final delimitation report. In a Twitter post, Moyo said that the delimitation report only concerns the electoral boundaries of constituencies and wards, while the establishment of polling station is governed by the Electoral Act. He said the delimitation of the number, names and locations of polling stations by ZEC is not based on the delimitation exercise or report, but on the number of registered voters at any given time for a particular election under existing constituency and ward electoral boundaries. For the avoidance of doubt, and although initially it was not necessary to specifically refer to it, but is now necessary in light of the apparent dishonesty of the authors of the tweet in question, my above explanation that the determination by ZEC of the number, names and location of polling stations is not based on the gazetted delimitation report, but on the number of registered voters at any given time for a particular election was in fact a polite response to this tweet posted by Tim Pachedu. On Saturday, Tim Pachedu tweeted saying that ZEC has made significant changes that contradict what is in the gazetted final delimitation report. For instance, we have found 1,083 new polling stations codes that ZEC is using, but are nowhere in the delimitation report. My simple and straightforward point, which is the correct legal position, is that polling stations are not based on the delimitation report, which is only about the electoral boundaries of constituencies whose number is fixed in the constitution and wards whose number may change during a delimitation exercise that should be done every 10 years. Polling stations are created or established anytime, depending on the number of registered voters, whenever there is a by-election or a general elections. Therefore, there can be no contradiction whatsoever between the delimitation report and the number, names or location of polling stations. The legal process for establishing polling stations is entirely different matter as provided for in the Electoral Act. This is what Professor Moyo did reply to Tim Pachedu. Breaking news, everyday news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Today we are waiting for President Emmerson Mnangagwa to proclaim the election date, and so we'll be keeping you up to date. Pakatika any new information, remember to like, share, comment and follow, and turn on the notification bell. This is daily news, breaking news, everyday news. Bless up.